Welcome back, everybody. Alright, let's go see what this quest is.
The crystals we get from the tail are all but worthless.
We are to dig a new cell.
Quests from Quentin. Quentin quests.
Ah, Clive. Your timing is exquisite, as always. I have a concern which you may be able to assist me with.
Go on.
There are whisperings afoot of shadowy figures having been sighted outside the village. Rustlings in the undergrowth, suspicious noises. My people fear that they are being watched. It may be no more than a surfeit of nerves, understandable in the current climate, or it may be the prelude to something altogether more dangerous. Given what I hope you'll forgive me calling your nose for trouble, I wondered if you might investigate.
Alright.
Of course.
Excellent. You might begin by speaking with the good citizens of Lostwing. Listen to their tales, and make what you will of them.
All right. I will.
For great justice.
Right. Let's see what the people of the village have to say. I better find out if this is just nerves, or something we need to take more seriously.
You alright, Sid? Something on your mind?
There is actually. Can I ask you something? Quentin tells me people have mentioned shadowy figures out in the woods. Have you noticed anything unusual?
Yeah, the shadowy figures.
That. No, sorry, can't help you. I heard the rumours, mind, from the lads working over at the vineyard, but none of them have seen anything either.
All right. Thanks anyway.
The crystals we get from the tail are all but
Yeah,
worthless.
yeah, crystals from the tail. They're worthless. You want to get a sniff, sir?
Do you have a moment? There's talk of suspicious figures in the woods. Have you seen anything out of the ordinary?
No, but I've heard something. Sound of scraping metal, like someone sharpening a sword.
Ooh,
Where was this?
so it's a fallen man.
Lorbert's Pass. Was out foraging for herbs when I heard it, screeching out from between the trees. Ran back here as quick as my legs would carry me, and I ain't been back since.
I see. I'll look into it. Thank you. Seems Lorbert's Pass is up
okay.
this bad then. What do you say, Torgal? Shall we go and investigate?
Only if I get treats.
You there.
Fuck! He's seen us. Get them before they escape.
Oh. You don't want to do
shields.
that, sirs.
Here. What the hell are you doing here?
What is it to you? Not that we give a damn. All that matters to us is that you don't leave here alive.
Come at me. Oh, hello. Let me make sure that I can see you both.
Why were they here? Are they planning an attack on Lost Wing? I need to warn Quentin.
Quentin! I
Clive,
killed them.
how goes the hunt for our sinister figures?
I found some black shields hiding near Lorbert's
Oh no,
Pass.
dude's got a sinister voice in his head himself.
Black shields,
How goes the hunt for our sinister
Empress's former partners.
subjects?
though they serve another master now.
Just
One
trying
who
my
needs to
damnedest
root
not to
out and
choke right
destroy
there.
Both me and those I care for. And it would appear the pack has finally caught the scent of its prey. Damn it all. I had hoped I would have
Alan
more time
Rickman
with
or
this.
Diz, we'll never know.
More time to prepare. But if we are cornered, we have no choice but to bite back. And bite back we shall.
I'm sorry. You're going to need to explain. Who did the Black Shield serve now? And why would that person want you dead?
Because I want him dead.
Who?
The former Lord Chief Justice of Sanbreque. All that I have built here is for him.
I don't understand. Why him? Why Lost Wing?
I suppose it is better that you know the truth. I was a member of the judiciary once. So sickened was I by the injustice of this world, I swore to fight it. And fight it I did in my own small way. I saw more than a few corrupt officials condemned to the very cells into which they had thrown blameless innocents. Men to whom the law was but a scourge to turn against the powerless. And throughout, it was the Lord Chief Justice who backed me, who was my one true ally in the quest to see justice done.
So what changed?
I discovered that he hunted bearers for sport. I was a fool to think he shared my hatred of venality and vice. His support for me was no more than a facade, a means of ridding himself of his rivals, a mask to hide the rot beneath. I filed suit against him immediately. His
He didn't
response,
quite.
however,
He didn't appreciate
was
that.
rather more visceral. He had my entire family slaughtered, and he faced no punishment whatsoever. I lost everything. My loved ones, my livelihood, my position, the faith I had once held that any modicum of justice might be achieved through the courts. So I set about enacting my own. I tracked down every soul who served him, and slit their throats myself.
God
The
damn.
man himself proved an altogether more difficult target. With money and power come protection. And so I saw that I would need an army of my own. I came
That's where
here
you all
to
come
Lost
in.
Wing and began recruiting like-minded individuals.
And everyone here knows this is why you do what you do.
Of course. They
Sid
too
certainly
have lost
did.
loved ones to the bearer hunts. Seen faultless friends sent to the gallows to spare the guilty. All under the watchful eye of the Lord Chief Justice. Our wounds are the same. And our cause is the same. We are comrades. And our revenge is already in motion. We know where he hides, how numerous and well-trained his guard. What we did not know until now, however, was that his plans may already be in motion too.
Quentin,
Our time is short. He may move against us at any moment, unless we move against him first. My friends and comrades, it begins. Make ready for war.
Oh, I thought there was more to this quest.
Nope.
Okay. Good luck, Quentin.
Hey, your thing's done.
Yep.
I'm not going to change his mind.
Cool. Now what?
I don't know. That was what you wanted.
I got really nowhere to put it. I mean, I don't have to have this now. I can remove you, and I can do Rama. And I can have Will of Weeks, Flames of Rebirth on that. Gouge, Aerial Blast. Those two aren't mastered. So I can't move you. I can move Lightning Rod, Will-O-Wisps, and that. Okay. To the map. Shall we try that S rank?
Sure. What's the worst that could happen?
I'll probably die, but
you could
if I
save.
die, then that just means that, like, we move on to something else.
I don't remember ever getting to a point where I could not beat the hunts. And there's absolutely no reason to go out of your way to grind. So, like, up to the right.
Yeah, that's up here. I just went to the wrong place.
Yeah, it's gonna be a walk no matter where you start from.
I don't even know what this one is. I don't think I ever
Its name is
actually fought
Atlas.
it. Oh, name is Atlas, so it's a fallen. Is that the bridge? Yeah.
I love Martha like a sister.
Hello, bird.
I'm here now. Oh, before you go, you should probably stock up.
Yeah, I guess.
If you're worried about not being able to beat it. Top off and then buy another potion or two.
No need to ride from here.
What are you after?
Things and stuff.
Was that an accessory that increases the length of the stone skin? Yep.
There you go. Much obliged. There you go. Very well.
It's probably going to be the same model as the Undertaker.
Yeah. I feel that. If not, then it's like gonna be something like Titan-like.
Like an Iron Giant.
Mm-hmm.
That sounded weird the way I said it. Yeah, Iron Giant. Iron Giant.
Where are you guys going?
Time to fight.
Hello, Minotaur.
Minotaur hits the same way as Lepra.
Yeah.
I can walk from here.
Oh. Get away from me. I'm not here for you. Here for whatever the fuck that is over there.
Crows!
That is a cart.
It's a little further in, I guess.
Yeah. Alright, we'll get a little experience.
Just don't waste any of the good powers. Don't want to have a cooldown for that fight.
Yeah, no.
Thank God we needed those chunks of wire, right?
There's so many useless places in this game.
Which to show that there used to be villages.
Yeah, but you could do that with just having dilapidated buildings. You don't have to let me access everything because it's an open world game.
Yeah, you do. Because then we'd be bitching that, well, why can't we just walk in there?
I mean, if the door is blocked off, I wouldn't care.
There he is.
Yep, I see him. Gotta try and get all this stuff before we start. Shit.
It is an iron giant.
Okay. Yo, he's pretty cool looking. He's gonna kick my ass.
You can do this.
Oh.
You got this.
All right then.
You backed into that. That's you got this. You backed into that.
Casual parry, baby.
I would not take time to do the blind justice right now.
That was an accident, because I'm used to that being shift.
Oh, shit. Why is it still glowing for discharge?
Because I still hit him with it.
Oh, I thought you just aimed at him and then backed out of it.
No, I just didn't get the full 6.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I guess it worked out then. You at least got something out of it. Oh, Fenrir. Torgal transformed at some point.
Yep.
Let's try.
Now we can get back in there. Okay. Floor's on fire now.
God, you've got 2 fire elementals. How can you be hurt by fire? Are you stupid?
quick. Keep track of him. Keep track of him. Yes, get in there. That's fair.
Might have done a little early. Punching him in the balls. Come on, Stagger Bar, don't be a dick.
Got him.
That's pretty sick. Oh. Yes. Oh. Getting good at those. Had to get the fuck out of there. Oh, it's got a range.
Got him.
There
That
you
was
go.
fucking cool.
Yeah,
That was fun.
you had a good. You're getting better with that block.
Yeah. I mean, it helps when he's slow.
Yeah, well, I mean, to be able to did you get 2 levels.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Well, even still, you're catching on to his tells. So when you run into those guys again, you know when to do that.
Yeah. Well, shit. That's all the hunts.
Yep. Let's go get our renown, I guess.
At least for now. I don't think he's the last one. There's no way.
No. There's like 2,000 renown or something.
Mm-hmm.
Like over 2,000. We're at like 400.
Well, regular missions give you renown too, so.
We're seeing
Oh,
troops
yeah.
amassing at every border crossing. No surprises there.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Come to claim your just desserts.
800 ability
All
points.
yours.
Hell yeah. And those fucking clam shells. Okay. High Cleric Medallion. Okay.
Come again. I may have more for you.
So we got 800 points. I guess we should just start holding on to them.
Unless you want to start mastering some of Gerudo's.
I could move Raging Fists if I want to.
I
What's
think you should
what's
keep
master? Yeah, I gotta keep Titan. I'm getting too good at the blocking now. What is this upgrade to?
Increases limit break gauge when blocking a hit.
That might be useful. But it doesn't feel like I'm, like, losing out on any limit break regen. At this point, it might be good to go ahead and go for 3.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. How about we start upgrading the limit break gauge?
Yeah. This is starting to fall off.
That stagger's still helping.
Yeah, the stagger's good. Because if I can't get in with gouge like what we just saw, that at least took down a good bit. But the Raging Fists and Lightning Rod combo does devastation.
The only problem I have with the Raging Fist is if you're not aimed at the Lightning Rod, you are moving them out of it as you're hitting them.
Yeah. Yeah, I've noticed. I gotta lock onto that shit.
Us talking strategy on baby mode.
Yeah, right. I don't know, man. Like, that was still a tough fight. Level 45. That means we could basically take on the rest of the game at this level. Because from what I've read, 50 is the bosses for the DLC, and apparently once you're done with the DLC, you can just walk all over the final boss for vanilla.
Sorry to keep you, Gav.
Better late than never. I've had a quick scout about, and I reckon round here's our best bet if we want to grab as much of this Stardust stuff as we can. Don't know what Blackthorn's planning to do.
This is what I remember.
I asked over in Dalamil, and they seemed to think it was worthless. But if Stardust is what Blackthorn wants, Stardust is what he'll get. There's plenty of this stuff lying about, just begging to be bagged.
Then let's get bagging, shall we?
We shall. Race ya.
Gather 5 Stardust. Stop.
So this is Stardust. It just looks like black sand to me.
That's because it comes from a meteor. Oh.
That should be enough for now. Let's see how Gav's getting on.
Thanks for collecting the Stardust. Otto hasn't come back yet. You should go check on him. Probably.
You finished? How much did you get?
Enough. I hope.
You win. That might even be enough for old Blackthorn. Hey,
Video of
before we
Bakugo.
go,
Why is he
do you
good
mind
at
if we
everything but staying
have a
alive?
chat? Feels like ages since we had the chance to talk. You know, man to man like.
It does, doesn't it?
Back when you first took Sid's name, we were talking all the time. Working out what to do in that.
There was a lot to work out.
And there still is. Those shoulders of yours starting to feel the strain. Hardly ever see you around the hideaway nowadays. Always on some errand or other. You can take a day off, you know.
Says the man who spends most of his time behind enemy lines.
Only 'cause you keep sending me there.
Only because you're fucking good at it.
I know I can count on you, Gav.
Likewise. So you keep sending me wherever you need to, and I'll keep going. Safe in the knowledge that I have a home to come back to. Thanks to you.
Best buddy Gav.
Right. That's enough soppy shite for one day. We'd better get this lot back to Blackthorn before he slings his hammer at someone.
You go on ahead. And try to get some rest once you're there.
Oh, I plan to. Believe you me. After Blackthorn gets what he needs, of course.
Thanks, Gav.
Guy walking around dressed as Homelander. Hey, have you seen Butcher? I'm looking for him.
Ready to go home, boy?
Dude, stops. No, I don't know who you're talking about. This guy's out of control, man. I mean, sure, I fucked his wife, and she has a son now, but it's mine. It's my kid. I mean, sure, he can fly. Butcher can fly. No, the kid can fly.
Blackthorn. Got everything you need.
Yeah. Yeah, I do. Cheers for the Stardust. Should be enough to be getting on with.
We should go out on maneuvers together more often.
You miss hanging out with me.
Yep, sure does.
I'll make a start on putting this thermal plating together then. It'll take some time, mind. So if you've got other things to be getting on with, I could do without you breathing down my neck.
Thank you, Blackthorn. I'll let Mid know construction's underway.
By the way, I found this thing called a orichalcum. What can you do with it?
Suppose
Nothing.
we'd better be getting back to work
Throw
too.
it away. In fact, give it to me. I'll take care of it.
Makes an orichalcum blacksmithing hammer.
Thanks, Clive. I found a use for that thing.
We'll travel to Mid in a second. Let's go see if there's more hunts.
Hunts are fun.
Nope, no more. All right.
If I don't come up with something soon.
Hey, Mid, I did that thing for you.
You'll be pleased to hear
Say
that
what?
Blackthorn started work on the plate.
Yeah, it was just something to keep him busy. It had nothing to do with the airship.
What's next?
The helm, of course. For this, we'll be repurposing fallen scrap.
Salvage from the ruins. I thought that material was all but impossible to work.
Ah, but we don't have to.
I'm sorry.
Just so happens there's one particular ruin that's broken into exactly the right shape and size pieces for what we need.
And you can fit them right in your
What's the
pocket.
name back there will give more
Somehow.
details.
What's her name? Right.
Hey, what's her name?
Oh, Sid, is this about the helm?
Yes. Mid said I should speak with you.
I'll show you the plans then. Here you see the mithril engine, in which mithril is burned to generate heat. That heat is then harnessed to produce motive force. Excess heat is dealt with by means of the thermal displacement stack, which disperses it into the surrounding air. Now, were we to rely on thermal plating alone to achieve this effect, the rate of excess heat buildup would far exceed the displacement coefficient of the plating. In other words, the reactor would overheat and eventually explode.
Good.
This is where the helm comes in. It connects to the plating, you see, and serves as a sort of thermal sink to absorb all that excess energy. Our experiments have shown that fallen ceramics are remarkably thermophilic. They can withstand and absorb levels of heat far above anything we are able to make today. And not only that, They're also waterproof and immune to rust, making them the perfect material for our protective hood. Why, if sea or rainwater were to enter the reactor proper, it would vaporize instantly. The forces produced would tear the ship from stern to...
You can stop that. I understand. Mid said we might be able to use parts of a fallen ruin. Where would I find it?
Ah, yes. It's in Lorbert's Pass, near Lostwing. The thing is, well, I probably should have arranged to have the pieces we need brought here sooner. You see, a certain unwanted visitor has taken up residence there. It's no longer a matter of just walking in and taking them. It's, going to be considerably more dangerous than that.
Don't worry about it. I just took on something 10 levels higher than I
I
am.
suppose I'd better deal with this unwanted
This is
visitor
cake.
for you. Would that help?
Oh, very much. Thank you, Sid. I'll gather my team and head there right away. We'll meet you outside the ruins.
Alright, off we go.
I'll be taking you all to a storehouse in the Bales. Leave anything you don't need behind.
They're getting ready for war.
Well.
Any friend of the innkeeper is a friend of mine. I hope it's to your liking. Ah, yes. I trust it's all here. Keep fighting the good fight.
Will do.
No, you know what?
I know what you
I'm gonna fight the bad fight now. What does that mean? Stab.
Here, Noivern. So I need to go up this way.
That was fucked. It was a comic with Bakugo's parents saying, "Let's make his favorite when he gets back." Cuts to him dead.
Well,
that's fucked.
I guess Twitter's just going to be all about that for the next few days.
It should have already gotten out of his system. We knew like months in advance thanks to the comic or the manga.
Yeah.
Let's go.
So I can't wait for the outrage when he comes back.
Yeah.
You kill him for like 2 episodes? What the fuck?
That's literally what it's going to be.
Yeah.
If he doesn't come back next week.
What was the fucking point in killing him? For shock value.
Because that was only episode, I want to say 13 of this season. So we've got another at least 11 to go. Hello.
You guys doing alright out here?
Oh. I didn't think so.
And then he realized he didn't want none.
Oh, there you are, Sid. Thanks so much for coming. The, ruins are just over there, as is the creature I told you about, I'd imagine. Would you mind?
Of course. I'll be right back.
You guys want to see some sick shit?
Some shit.
Sis having a strunk.
Said finally finished a cigar, but that cigar had the funny juice in it.
What's that? Oh, hey, buddy.
This must be our unwanted visitor.
It's just one of you. All right.
Unwanted visitor.
Can I get out of this? Thank you. Guess not. Could not fucking leave.
Weird. Well, now I know what Doom does.
Yeah.
I've never seen that.
Same.
How do you feel being that lady who just sent Sid off to his death? That looks like chest.
Yeah, down on the left-hand side. That's
Yeah.
what I was pointing at.
I thought you were
earlier.
pointing at the mushroom, like off in the distance.
No.
This must be our unwanted visitor. Time to go.
Armins also make me think of Hawk Manor.
Yeah.
It's a callback to an earlier conversation from a different episode, but it was recorded in the same night. I think it was in like 2 episodes ago when we were going towards Kupka.
Coming in.
So many yellow numbers.
Ramu.
Maybe you couldn't move because that thing that was around you at the start pins you.
Maybe.
Like if you don't get out of the way for that, it pins you in place for the next part.
It's possible. Burn in hell. Wasn't even worth it.
The things I do for you, Mid.
Sid! Oh, thank goodness you're safe.
I saw you explode that one time.
Yeah, that was wild. I fucking died.
Indeed. Don't let us keep you. We'll, see that everything is transported safely back to the hideaway.
All right. I'll let Mid know you're on your way.
Okay, cool. Didn't you need to get to 600 for the next thing? In Renown?
Oh, am I already there?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
It might be more than 600 to be honest, but I feel like you were close to the next one.
It was just for a meteorite anyway. Yeah.
Can I get that chest?
Pop. Cool. Love it.
If I don't come up with something soon.
This is what I mean by you don't get a lot of upgrades as the story goes on. It's basically just like story anchors.
Yeah.
Then you can change your shit out.
Yeah, we're going back to shift.
Not finding as much use for the shot.
No, I keep accidentally going into.
And you're ready to shift away. But,
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Even though that's not what fucking shift does either. I get locked in and I'm like, well, I'm already trying to do damage.
Well done.
And
Just slows the flow.
Right. Right, the shielding. This one's a bit of a bugger.
How so?
The plating's enough to stop the engines going pop, but those things will still be spitting out enough fire to set the rest of the ship ablaze. Which is why you need proper shielding. A prison for the dragon's breath that's blazing away inside. I thought a triple thick layer of tempered steel might do it. Or more of the stuff that the Fallen use, but they'd both be too heavy. The helm and the plating are bulky enough as it is. Add any more weight and the whole ship would be at the bottom of the briny before we'd even started. I need something light. But I've racked my brains and I just can't think what would do it.
Well, if I were in need of obscure knowledge, I know whose counsel I would seek. Hippocrates.
Tomes? Yeah, well, I'd thought of that, obviously.
Yeah,
I've
of
got
course.
all the details written down here. Can you take this to him? See what he makes of it?
Right away.
We're not finishing this in this episode.
No, we're not.
We're already at time.
Let's go get our renown then.
God, I miss the days we could just play till like fucking 2, 3 in the morning.
Ah, I wasn't expecting you back so soon. Is everything we've received and everything promised?
Oh, it's 5:50.
Come again. I may have more for you.
Okay, nothing left for you.
We're seeing troops amassing at every point.
Hippocrates.
Thanks to Sid.
Alright, and that's where we'll end for today.
Yep. We'll see you guys tomorrow.